You don't have to be rich to feel like it. Once upon a time, these cars were parked in front of country clubs, driven by executives and doctors, the kind of rides that made people turn their heads. But today, they've been forgotten, traded in for crossovers and gadgets, even though they still offer everything that made them special. Quiet cabins, real leather, solid engines, and that feeling of class you just don't get anymore. The truth is, you can now buy these luxury sedans, the same ones that once cost 50 or 60 grand for the price of a used Civic. They were built to last, and the smart buyers are starting to notice. So, in this video, we're bringing back 5 forgotten luxury cars that still feel rich, but now cost next to nothing. The first one on this list is a car that quietly outclassed most of its rivals back in the day, even if few people ever noticed it. The Acura RL. Built between 2005 and 2010, it was Acura's idea of what a true luxury sedan should be: refined, solid, and engineered with that precise Japanese craftsmanship that still feels impressive today. Inside, you got everything that defined early 2000s luxury: real wood trim, heated and ventilated leather seats, a premium Bose surround sound system, and one of the first navigation setups that actually felt ahead of its time. The doors close with that satisfying solid thud, the cabin is whisper quiet, and the ride feels stable and confident even after 2 decades. Under the hood sits the smooth and durable 3.5-liter V6, producing around 290 horsepower, paired with Acura's super-handling all-wheel drive system, a setup that gave it better control and composure than most rear-wheel drive sedans in its class. The transmission is a 5-speed automatic, built tough and known for smooth shifts when properly maintained. According to RepairPal, average annual maintenance costs hover around $480, and most of these cars easily run past 200,000 miles without major drama. Common wear items like suspension components or timing belt replacements are straightforward for mechanics and affordable to handle. The RL was never about showing off. It was about feeling good behind the wheel, about subtle quality that lasts. Today, you can pick one up for just a few $1,000s, yet it still delivers the same refinement, comfort, and solid engineering that made it one of the most underappreciated luxury sedans of its era. Next on the list is a car that defined what quiet confidence felt like in the mid-2000s, the Lexus GS 300. Built between 2006 and 2011, this was the car for people who wanted luxury without the flash, quality without the bragging. Lexus built the GS on the same platform philosophy that made the brand famous: smooth, precise, and unbreakably reliable. Under the hood, you'll find either a 3.0-liter or 3.5-liter V6 paired with a 6-speed automatic that shifts so smoothly you barely notice it. The engine is part of Toyota's bulletproof GR series, known for running hundreds of thousands of miles with nothing more than routine care. Inside, the GS 300 feels expensive even today. Soft leather, real wood trim, a quiet cabin that isolates you completely from the road, and controls that still click with that perfect Toyota precision. It came loaded with features like keyless entry, dual-zone climate control, a Mark Levinson premium sound system on higher trims, and one of the best-tuned suspensions of its class: soft when you need comfort, firm when you take it on the highway. The car's balance and weight make it glide, not just drive. The GS 300 had very few common issues, maybe a few aging oxygen sensors or ignition coils, and those are easy fixes. According to RepairPal, annual maintenance averages about $460, which is incredibly low for a mid-size luxury sedan. The best part is how it feels behind the wheel: calm, solid, and effortless. This was Lexus at its best: luxury that doesn't shout, it just lasts. The next one is a car that brought quiet Scandinavian confidence to the luxury world: the Volvo S80. Built between 2007 and 2014, this was Volvo's idea of understated class, a car designed for comfort, safety, and durability rather than flash. When you sit inside, it feels different from anything else of its time. The seats are soft yet supportive, the dash is simple and elegant, and the whole cabin gives you that calm, secure feeling Volvo was famous for. Under the hood, you could get either the 3.2-liter inline 6 or the 4.4-liter V8 built in partnership with Yamaha, both engines known for being smooth and surprisingly long-lasting. The ride is refined and quiet, and on the highway it feels like you're gliding instead of driving. What really makes the S80 special is how it was built for real-world luxury. It was made for people who wanted peace, not performance bragging rights. It came loaded with features that were ahead of their time. Side curtain airbags, active head restraints, premium audio, heated and ventilated seats, and one of the safest chassis designs in its class. The 3.2 engine is known for being simple to maintain, while the V8 adds that extra dose of smooth power that feels effortless. Common wear issues are small suspension bushings, aging sensors, a few electronic quirks here and there, nothing major or expensive if maintained right. According to RepairPal, annual upkeep averages around $500, and many of these Volvos are still quietly running strong with over 200,000 miles. The S80 was never about showing off. It was about feeling secure, calm, and comfortable luxury that speaks softly but lasts a lifetime. Next up is a car that blended performance and class better than most of its rivals, the Infiniti M35. Built between 2006 and 2010, this sedan was Nissan's answer to the Germans, and in many ways, it outlasted them. The M35 had present strong lines, a bold stance, and an interior that felt genuinely premium without being over-designed. Under the hood sat the 3.5-liter VQ V6 engine, one of the most respected engines Japan ever built, known for its smooth power delivery and ability to go hundreds of thousands of miles with basic care. The transmission was a solid 5-speed automatic, available with rear-wheel or all-wheel drive, both of which aged gracefully over time. Inside, the M35 came loaded for its era. Soft leather seats, real aluminum or wood trim, dual-zone climate control, navigation, and a premium Bose sound system that still holds up surprisingly well today. The driving feel was what really set it apart, firm and confident, more connected to the road than most of its competitors. It was a luxury sedan that actually wanted to be driven, not just cruised in. Of course, age brings some quirks, a little oil consumption on high-mileage engines, some suspension arm wear, and electronics that occasionally get temperamental, but nothing that scares a good mechanic. RepairPal puts yearly maintenance around $470, making it one of the most affordable luxury performance sedans from its time. The M35 is the kind of car that surprises people, refined, reliable, and quick, a forgotten gem for those who still believe luxury should come with a heartbeat. If you appreciate cars that still feel expensive but cost next to nothing, this is your kind of video. Leave a like if you believe real luxury comes from craftsmanship, not price tags. Subscribe for more hidden gems, reliable classics, and cars that remind us what true quality used to mean. Finally, we end this list with a car that proved Hyundai could play in the big leagues, the Hyundai Genesis. Built between 2009 and 2014, this was Hyundai's bold move into true luxury territory, and even today it feels like a car that costs far more than it does. Back then, the Genesis shocked reviewers and buyers alike by delivering Mercedes-level comfort at a fraction of the price. Under the hood, you could get either a 3.8-liter V6 or the more powerful 4.6-liter V8, both smooth, quiet, and capable of easily passing the 200,000 mile mark with basic maintenance. The ride quality is excellent soft over bumps, stable on the highway, and always calm inside. The interior is where the Genesis really shines. You get real wood accents, plush leather seats, dual-zone climate control, a Lexicon sound system that rivaled BMW's best, and the kind of build quality that nobody expected from Hyundai at the time. Everything inside feels tight and well put together, even after more than a decade. Sure, it's not perfect. Early models can have small electronic glitches like door actuator issues or navigation quirks, but nothing that affects the way it drives. According to RepairPal, average maintenance sits around $440 a year, making it one of the cheapest ways to own a real luxury sedan. The Genesis doesn't try to impress with badges or status. It wins you over the moment you drive it. It's solid, smooth, confident, and built with the kind of care that turned skeptics into believers. Maybe luxury was never really about price. Maybe it's about that quiet confidence when you close the door, the way the engine hums softly, or how a well-built car still feels special years later. These forgotten luxury sedans remind us that real quality doesn't fade, it endures. They were built to last, built for comfort, and built for people who care more about how a car feels than what it costs. In a world full of disposable luxury, these are the ones that kept their soul.